Hi guys, JB Minot here, and these are my pickups for the month of September 2020. I hope you guys are having a good fall so far. Let's get started. It's a beautiful day. Okay, the one non-Switch game I got this month was a Vita game from Limited Run Games. I bought it off of Amazon. Pix the Cat. And what it is you're this cat that goes through these mazes, and what you have to do is you have to pick up all these little eggs that are planted throughout the mazes. And after you pick up the eggs, you have to drop them off in the holes that are in the maze. That way it'll open up a portal to another maze. And you have to go through as many portals and as many mazes as you can by the time limit. It's a pretty interesting game. The controls are a little bit spotty. Basically what you do is you have to press your control button, your direction button in the right time and in the right place. So it's a very colorful game, very fun game, addictive too. But there's that. Okay, now for my Switch games. Airy and the Secret of Seasons. This is a puzzle platformer, 3D puzzle platformer. You have the power of the seasons. What you do is you change the seasons from summer, fall, winter, and spring to match the environment so that you can accomplish certain tasks and you can get to certain places. It's not an exciting game so far. It's an interesting game. It doesn't hold your hand very well either. And the camera, of course, is a problem. Okay, this is an adaptation of a Netflix show, DreamWorks. DreamWorks Troll Hunters, Defenders of Arcadia. It's a platformer game, platformer fighter. You have to upgrade your armor throughout the game, go through the storyline. OG seems to like to adapt a lot of these licensed games. Minecraft Dungeons Hero Edition. This is a random dungeon crawler, and it's pretty fun so far. It's basically using the Minecraft characters. You can upgrade your armor, you can upgrade your swords and whatnot, and it's not so hard that you can't get through one dungeon. You know, some of these randomly created dungeons, they're just way too hard to get through, but not this one. And it can be tough though, don't get me wrong, especially the boss battles. Boss battles can be really tough, but it's a fun game. If you like Minecraft and you like dungeon crawlers, you can't go wrong with that. Adam's Venture Origins appears to be a point-and-click adventure game. For this from Limited Run Games, I bought at Best Buy, The Missing JJ Mackfield and the Island of Memories. This is a puzzle platformer involving what you have to do to get through some of the puzzles. You have to separate certain parts of your body. And I guess what's so unsettling about this is you're supposed to be able to hear her scream and make noises whenever you cut off a piece of her limbs. And they say it's kind of creepy and kind of unsettling. But there's that. I haven't played it yet, but it's from Limited Run Games, and it's only at Best Buy. And you can probably buy it on Amazon.com for a higher price. This appears to be a it says a mishmash of genres. An RPG. I think it's a real-time RPG. Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars. I found a lot of these. There's a lot of games that are kind of designed for the PC coming out for the Nintendo Switch lately. Like, oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, oh. I'm sorry, my mind's fill in the blank. Oh well. This is a very infamous game, Untitled Goose Game. You're basically a goose, and you go around conducting certain tasks, missions throughout the game. But I think it's kind of I think the phrase Goose Game would have been good enough. Okay, Void Bastards. This is a first-person shooter that appears to be hand-drawn animation, like in a comic book. I only got this because I got it from my local game store. And I got it for some points I saved up at that game store. I pretty much got it for like 10 bucks. I won't pay 40 bucks for it. I heard it was kind of repetitive. And I heard you can play it for an hour and forget it. So, and hopefully it's better than the last WWE game, which I haven't played, but I've heard it's so notorious I won't even buy it used at this point. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. It's kind of a cartoony version of the WWE games. And it's gotten mediocre reviews because it's basically forgettable. But if you like WWE and you're a kid, and I used to like wrestling when I was a kid when the storylines were more colorful. But now they're just not. I don't like them. Okay, Super Street Racer. It's your basic street racing game that you can upgrade your cars and whatnot. Overpass game, or Overpass. It's a four-wheeler racing game. I don't know what induced me to buy it. I think I got it at a real cheap price. Okay, Fate Extella Link. This is kind of a sci-fi Dynasty Warriors game. And it's a sequel to a lot of Fate Extra games and Fate Extella and whatnot. Jump Force Deluxe Edition. This is basically a fighting game, a 2D fighting game with Jump Force or Shonen Jump characters like One Piece and Naruto and a lot of others. Let me see if there's any I can recognize that I can tell from the top of my head. Nah, there appears to be Yu-Gi-Oh's in there. Where's that Dragon Ball Z guy? Oh well. You know, Jump Force apparently isn't all that popular as a PS4 game, but apparently it's popular enough to spawn off a Nintendo Switch spinoff, so or port. Captain Tsubasa: Rise of New Champions. There have been a lot of these games out in Japan. This is a soccer game, and it's an arcade soccer game, and I believe it's based off an anime, if I'm not mistaken. Now this is a great value. If you love the Super Mario games, of course you know what I'm going to talk about. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It's got Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. I'd love to see Super Mario Galaxy 2 on there, and I can't wait to see what other Super Mario games are on there. I like to see, I forget what the name, but there's a, I can't remember what it is, New Super Mario, I think, for the Wii. I'd like to see that. I think that's coming, that's being adapted. I can't remember. I can't keep up with them. But if you like these games, you can't go wrong. The only thing I really don't like is the camera's kind of screwy on them. And sometimes you got to use the touchscreen where you don't want to use the touchscreen, especially on Super Mario Galaxy. But they're all gorgeous games. I know they're just ports, but they're still good-looking games. You know, they're not remasters, they're ports. And there are all three games on there. So you're not getting like one game and then having the other two download, like a lot of other games. Here's a game I bought from GameStop. Took a week to get here. Tanikuma, Kuna. Basically, it's a puzzle platformer game where you're this this animal that rolls, and you have to push balls to various places and roll him to get him to do various things, to open up portals and to open up platforms. And it's from ASCII's, so, and the controls are really good and a lot better than there's this one game I played last month that I did not recommend because it was kind of in the same vein, but this one's got much better controls, and it's very bright and colorful, and I can't remember the name of the last game, but this game's pretty cool at a decent price. You collect crystals, you know, you solve puzzles to get the ball from one place to another. I bought this at a discount at Walmart. I had a few extra bucks, so I said, why not? Race with Ryan. I think I got it for less than 20 bucks at Walmart. That's the only reason I got it. And let's see. No Straight Roads. This is supposed to be I was told this was it's got a lot of music in it, but I don't think it's a rhythm game. It's an action game where you switch off between characters and you're hitting obstacles, you're hitting different things to make certain notes and shoot at enemies using your instruments. And it's a very colorful game, and it's a very addictive game, and it's very, the music is excellent if you're into that kind of thing. But they say it's music-based combat, but I'm just not seeing it. But I tell you, I don't know what it is, but that first boss was a bear. And so far, the gameplay's kind of a lot of various gameplay, but it's not a bad game at all. But it's kind of tough. But it is tough. The boss battles are tough. I've only gotten to 2 boss battles so far, and they are tough. You can't figure out what you're doing. You're basically trying to make musical notes and whatnot, and the gameplay is it's quite varied. Okay, guys, those are my pickups for the month of September 2020. I know I'm not very coherent today for some reason, but I figured I'd kill a few minutes of your day. Why not? And I hope you all have a happy Halloween. And whatever you do, I don't care what party you vote for. It's up to you. It's not my place to tell you. But go out and vote. I don't care if you vote in person. If you want to vote by absentee ballot, just make sure your vote is counted. And just get out there and vote. For you Americans, for all you folks in overseas, it might not apply to you. But please, go out and vote. You've been given the vote. Most people don't vote when they should. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people don't vote. But get out there, vote, and make your vote count come November 3rd if I don't talk to you again. In the meantime, you guys have a great fall and a great happy Halloween, and God bless. Bye-bye.